he has released the MLK files. And something I think you might want to see in here is, according to these files, Dr. King was planning the Washington Spring Project in the spring of 1968, where he was going to be demanding that Congress enacted $20 billion per year. That's $185 billion a year in 2025 in anti-poverty programs for the next 10 years. So that would have been $200 billion, close to $2 trillion in what would have been reparations in 1968. He planned massive protests nationwide. They were going to shut down major cities. They were going to bring together the anti-war movement, the culmination of the civil rights movement. And he was shot and killed in 1968. Getting the idea that the $20 billion a year in reparations might have had a bigger part in the story than what they told you in grade school.
If reparations ever did come, it would mean the end of the racial grievance industry, because once I pay my student loans off to Sally Mae, the next call she places to me, I said, I'm not answering. I don't owe you anymore. So before you all say, yes, we want reparations, just be sure that you want to go down that road.
I'm sure I want to go down that road. Okay. And the Japanese Americans were sure they wanted to go down that road. Certain Native American tribes were sure they wanted to go down that road. Slave masters themselves were sure they wanted to go down that road. Reparations is how you heal, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm up here today. You want to talk about healing a nation. How you going to heal a nation without addressing reparations? My dear brother, you say you don't believe reparations should be paid in cash payments. I want to ask you a question. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. Would you tell European Jewish people that?
No. The discussion of reparation is a U.S.-based thing, not Holocaust.
Well, it's a humanity thing, and I think that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the lack of humanity, and not paying reparations impacts that.
30 seconds.
Is that going to be a paper check or an electronic funds transfer? That's where I stop there. So anybody want the rest of my time?
30 seconds.
All right, so just because we were talking about this issue of the Jewish community when it regards reparations, it is intellectually dishonest to support the nation of Israel and not to support reparations for African Americans. The nation of Israel as a creation is reparation for slavery during the Roman Empire. Their reparations came 2,000 years later, not from the people who enslaved them, but from Palestinians. And that was created at a Zionist movement that started in the 1870s. So it's not ancient history. So if we can do it for the Jewish community and repair reparations from 2,000 years ago, there's no reason we can't do reparations from 200 years ago.
Thank you.